My name is Ugochukwu-Smooth Nzewi. I'm a curator in the painting and sculpture department. We're looking at a set of 30 drawings titled Knowledge of the World, produced between 1987 and 2008. So my first encounter with Bouabré was through word of mouth by my colleagues in Nigeria. And one of the things that Bouabré told them when he met with them, which stayed with me, was that he could urinate in the Bandama River, which is the longest river in Côte d'Ivoire, and someone in London will scoop it up, and in the River Thames. It's a metaphor, really, for how connected we are as humans. And I think this is really what is so fundamental to Bouabré's art. Bruly Bouabré was born in 1923 in Western Côte d'Ivoire under French colonialism. His ethnicity is Bete. And from the very beginning, at the very formative period of his career, he was interested in transcribing the cultures of the Bete that had no written language. He created a pictographic system of writing that was in part inspired by Egyptian hieroglyphics. Think of him as a griot. This West African oral historians who tell stories about the world. And I think of Knowledge of the World, this vast set of drawings that address multiple set of information, ranging from philosophy to poetry to his personal history, as this visual library that Bouabré constructs about the world that we live in. Bouabré works primarily with very cheap materials, a ballpoint pen, colored pencils. They are often surrounded by texts. This text provides explanation. He says that writing prevents forgetting. Now, Bouabré was fascinated by Egyptology because in the very beginning, when he was evolving his writing system in the 1950s, he was attending lectures by Sheikh Anta Diop, one of the first African Egyptologists who exhorted Africans to look to Egypt for inspiration for their writing. And so you begin to see how Bouabré took that to heart. So Knowledge of the World is clearly one of Bouabré's most important work. It's a compendium of his translations, meditations, and observations of various aspects of the common human story. It's this ability to be able to live outside of time, but also able to make projections into the future that I find quite fascinating about Bouabré.